Okay, so I've been analyzing beginner YouTube channels for the past month, and honestly, the same mistakes keep showing up over and over again. And the frustrating part is these aren't little mistakes. These are channel-killing mistakes that keep people stuck at 100 subscribers for months, sometimes years. So today, I'm calling out every single one of them, and more importantly, I'm telling you exactly how to fix them. Let's get into it. Hey, it's Stickman Matt here, and today we're talking about what every beginner gets wrong on YouTube. Now, I'm not here to roast anyone. I made these same mistakes when I started, but the difference between channels that grow and channels that stay stuck is recognizing these mistakes early and fixing them fast. So if you're a beginner struggling to get traction, this video is going to be a wake-up call. Stick around, because mistake number 5 is the one that's probably killing your channel right now, and you don't even know it. All right, mistake number 1, and this is the biggest one. Beginners focus on the wrong metrics. I see this all the time. Someone makes their first video, gets 50 views, and they're devastated. Meanwhile, they're not even looking at the metrics that actually matter. Views are vanity. What you should be obsessing over is click-through rate and average view duration. If people are clicking on your videos and watching most of the way through, YouTube will push your content. Period. You could have a video with only 200 views, but if the CTR is 8% and the average view duration is 60%, that video is performing well. YouTube sees that as a signal that your content is valuable, and it'll start promoting it. So stop checking your view count every 5 minutes and start analyzing your analytics like a scientist. Mistake number 2. Beginners make content they think will go viral instead of content their audience actually wants. This is huge. I get it. You see a viral video in your niche and you think, if I make something similar, I'll blow up too. Wrong. By the time you make that video, the trend is already over, or worse, you're competing with 50 other channels who had the same idea. Here's what actually works. Make content that solves a specific problem for a specific audience. For example, instead of making a generic video about how to grow on YouTube, make a video about how to get your first 1,000 subscribers as a faceless channel in 2025. See the difference? One's vague, the other is laser focused on a specific audience with a specific problem. That's the content that gets clicked and watched all the way through. And here's a pro tip. Use tools like VidAI to research what your audience is actually searching for. It can analyze trending topics, suggest video ideas, and even help you craft titles that people want to click on. Main channel Matt uses it all the time to stay ahead of trends, and it's saved him hours of guesswork. Mistake number 3. Terrible thumbnails. Look, I'm a stick man, so my thumbnails are automatically different, but if you're making faceless content, your thumbnails are probably blending in with everyone else's. Bright colors, big text, shocked faces. It's all been done a million times. Your thumbnail needs to stand out in a sea of sameness. Here's the formula: high contrast, minimal text, and one clear focal point. Don't try to cram 5 ideas into one thumbnail. Pick one concept and make it pop. And please, for the love of YouTube, test your thumbnails. Make 3 versions, ask people which one they'd click on, and go with the winner. This one change alone can double your click-through rate. Mistake number 4, and this one hurts to watch. Beginners bury the value. They spend 2 minutes introducing themselves, explaining who they are, why they started the channel, and by the time they get to the actual content, half the audience is gone. Here's the brutal truth. Nobody cares about you until you prove you can help them. Start with the value. Hook them in the first 10 seconds with a bold claim or an interesting promise, then deliver that value immediately. You can sprinkle in personal stuff later once you've earned their attention. But if you make people wait for the good stuff, they'll click off before you ever get the chance to show them what you know. And this ties directly into mistake number 5, which is weak hooks. Most beginners open their videos with something like, "Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about YouTube growth." Boring, predictable, instant click off. Compare that to something like, "I analyzed 100 small channels that hit monetization in under 3 months, and they all did this one thing that nobody talks about." Which one would you keep watching? The second one, obviously. Your hook needs to create curiosity, urgency, or surprise. It needs to make people think, wait, I need to know this. Study the hooks of big creators in your niche. Notice how they grab attention in the first 5 seconds. Then adapt that style to your own content. Mistake number 6. Beginners think they need expensive gear. Listen, I'm literally a stick man. I don't even have a body. And yet, this channel is growing because the content is valuable. You don't need a $4,000 camera or professional lighting. You need a decent microphone and clear audio. That's it. People will tolerate average visuals, but they will not tolerate bad audio. If your voiceover sounds like it was recorded in a bathroom, they're gone. Invest in a good USB microphone, learn basic audio editing, and you're 90% of the way there. Everything else is just polish. Mistake number 7, beginners don't study their competition. If you're starting a channel in any niche, there are already successful channels doing what you want to do. Instead of ignoring them or getting discouraged, study them. What are their most popular videos? How do they structure their content? What do their thumbnails look like? What hooks do they use? I'm not saying copy them, I'm saying learn from them. See what works, then add your own twist. For example, when I started this channel, I looked at other AI tool review channels and noticed they were all super serious and corporate. So I went the opposite direction. Stickman Matt is fun, self-aware, and relatable. That differentiation is what makes this channel stand out. Mistake number 8, no call to action. Beginners make a video and then they just end it. No direction for the viewer, no reason to subscribe, no link to the next video. This is leaving views and subscribers on the table. Every video should end with a clear call to action. It could be, if you found this helpful, subscribe for more content like this, or check out this video next where I break down exactly how to implement what we just talked about. Give people a reason to stay on your channel, because remember, YouTube rewards watch time across your entire channel, not just one video. The more videos someone watches in a session, the more YouTube promotes your content. And speaking of calls to action, here's a bonus tip. Use the relink strategy. Instead of just saying, check out my other videos, be specific. Say something like, now that you know what beginners get wrong, watch this video where I show you the exact step-by-step process to fix these mistakes and start growing. See, that's a natural transition that keeps people watching. Mistake number 9, beginners give up too soon. This is the most painful one because I see it all the time. Someone makes 10 videos, gets a few hundred views total, and quits. They think YouTube isn't for them, or the algorithm hates them. But here's the reality, 10 videos is nothing. Most successful YouTubers didn't see real growth until they hit 50 or 100 videos. YouTube needs data to understand your content and your audience. The more videos you make, the better YouTube gets at recommending your content to the right people. So if you're at video 15 and feeling discouraged, keep going. Analyze what's working, double down on those topics, and cut what's not working. But whatever you do, don't quit. And here's some real talk. The first 20 videos you make will probably suck. Mine definitely did, but that's part of the process. You're learning how to script, how to edit, how to engage an audience. Every video makes you better. So embrace the suck, learn from it, and keep improving. Mistake number 10. And this is the meta mistake. Beginners try to do everything themselves and burn out. Look, I get it. You want to save money. You want full creative control. But if you're scripting, recording, editing, making thumbnails, and managing the channel all by yourself, you're going to burn out fast. The smartest move is to automate or outsource the parts you hate. For example, if you hate writing scripts, use VidAI to speed up the process. If you hate editing, hire a cheap editor on Fiverr. If you hate making thumbnails, learn Canva and use templates. The goal is to remove friction so you can focus on the parts you're actually good at. Main channel Matt runs multiple channels because he's built systems and outsourced the grunt work. You can do the same on a smaller scale. Alright, let's recap the 10 mistakes every beginner makes. 1. Focusing on views instead of CTR and watch time. 2. Chasing trends instead of solving specific problems. 3. Boring thumbnails that blend in. 4. Bearing the value instead of leading with it. 5. Weak hooks that don't grab attention. 6. Thinking you need expensive gear. 7. Not studying your competition. 8. No clear call to action. 9. Giving up too soon. And 10. Trying to do everything yourself and burning out. Now here's the thing. If you recognize yourself in any of these mistakes, don't feel bad. Every successful YouTuber has made these exact same mistakes. The difference is they learned, adapted, and kept going. So take this as your sign to audit your channel. Go through your last 5 videos and ask yourself, am I making any of these mistakes? If the answer is yes, fix them in your next video. I promise you'll see a difference. Now, if you want to discover how I run faceless channels like this and make them into a full business, check out this video next to me, which is a full free course for doing it. I go over the new way of running faceless channels right now on YouTube. And before you go, drop a comment and tell me which of these mistakes hit home for you. Be honest. I'm reading every single reply, and I might even make a follow-up video addressing the most common struggles. Alright, Stickman Matt out. Stop making these mistakes, start growing your channel, and I'll see you in the next one.